Hey there folks, I'm Mysterious JG. Welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. Part of me wants to just load again and just start over, or like wait one more month and come at this with muskets, but I feel now like this is just too perfect that muskets arrive when I'm already in the campaign. So we're gonna go ahead and proceed. My army has no muskets. As I promised, I'll let you pass by without a fight. After all, my name means peace. Now, how can I make sure my allies don't become wise to this? Thanks to collusion with Master Miller, Master Miller's unit won't fight us for 1 month.
Engaging.
Have at thee, Snake! That's not Master Miller, it's Liquid Snake in disguise as Master Miller! What are the odds? Who could imagine Liquid Snake disguising himself as Master Miller? No, you are so beautiful as you destroy these dudes. I'm gonna totally help you out now. Oh, beautiful job there. Just crushing those guys. I think it is better when I don't get involved. So Nobunaga for some reason backing off. Let's get Ryudor. Let's let the Azai beat up on that city for a while, and we'll take Ottawa. I mean, now that we know that they won't steal the kill from us, so to speak.
Understood.
This Ottawa has like 4,500 hit points. This is their capital. It's got like 11,000. We want to get Katsuie's unit involved in that siege, and then Skadi and Mr. P here still kind of rolling in. Assuming that nobody like comes after us on our in our rear while we're doing this, and they shouldn't. The Takeda are busy. Takeda are busy, and to the north we've got the we got a lot of mountains. The smaller clans up here. We've got a little bit of a buffer of these smaller clans. Not that we've ever allied with them between us and the Nagao, but the Nagao and the Takeda are at war. The Matsudaira are protecting us from the Hojo as best they can, I suppose. This really is not a bad time for us to be launching an offensive, even if waiting a little bit of time would have been good for muskets. But now we got Skadi and Mr. P coming in late. I think they can march on down to Igo Ueno, and we can wipe out the Rokaku clan in one shot. That will also, if we make peace with these guys, or turn them into a vassal state or something, we already have these guys as a vassal. We will, we won't have direct control, but we'll have effective control over a big chunk of the center of Japan, and actually be in a position where we can reinforce ourselves somewhat once we hold this territory against the clans to the west, which will become a kind of a threat for the first time. So even without, it's a little early, but when I'm not zooming in, taking on battle myself and just wrecking shit, Kiko's units activates charge. I'm actually pretty happy with how this is going. So Master Miller's going to back off, but it'll only last for a month. They do not have enough force to encircle that city. Oh, but I'm actually softening up the Azai. So I've picked up the siege straight. Nothing worth getting surprised over.
Let's begin the meeting. Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
One or more enemy castles have been scouted. Yeah, we also circled on enemy castle. Oh, the Azai. Training's paid off. I'm going to go stronger. I'm going to be total badass. Alright. Let's build some facilities. Oh, fuck. That's right. I needed to take out this annex. This is Shibata. I need to be in Kyosu. Kyosu, I was going to take out the dual annex and get going with other stuff, and I decided to wait. And maybe I should not have done that. I don't know if you'll be able to get started on this. Garth Morgan, he may or may not be at war. Changing the improvements now means we'll lose the benefits of giving us that. Alright. Well, I can always do the... Well, yeah, it's fine. Do a tea retreat. I'm waiting to do a chapel there. Go to the chapel and I'm gonna get married. Get a See, the Sally port kind of confuses me a bit. It's not part of what I was doing with stuff. Get a gunner tower going here, so that gunner, formerly of TNA, will be able to come and fight and do stuff and be awesome. Start building gunsmith. Put Katsuie on it, even though he's right in the middle of fighting a war. So I don't quite get how that works, but seems strangely to work. This place is ready for something that has nothing to do with guns. Kyosu must be ready for something else as well. Town fair. What were we going to do? Our coin exchange. So I guess we're not really quite ready for any of the castle facilities yet. I was really hoping we'd get going on our first armory here, but not just yet. And I think it's Inuyama that's eventually going to be able to do, well, they can do a depot, but don't they have, Nagoya has iron. They will eventually be able to do an arsenal. They need more crafts. But they've got a lot of territory left to develop. They'll have enough to do an arsenal eventually. It'll just be a matter of how we want to do it. But I was thinking that this had to be changed into commercial, which might mean, I don't know, we might have to change this into, I'd hate to go back and change it now, but this might have to change into a cargoman, and I might have to put conscripts over here, then put some commercial. Well, this would be a good place for agriculture too. I don't know. Don't have to worry about it right this second though. Somebody working on the imperial diplomacy? Yeah, it's being worked. So we've only got a month before Master Miller decides he's going to come after us again. I don't even know how much difference that made. The size of the force that's coming for these guys, they can't handle. We've pretty much wiped out the armies. Well, no, you're still here. Atata Urarara, you're going to have Kicho and Nobunaga coming after you. Master Miller won't be fighting this turn, but by next month he'll be pretty much on his own up here and suddenly willing to fight us. And then this city down here, I think I scouted at some point. It does not. No, it can't do anything. They're pretty much boned. It's already sent what little force it has up here to try to assist, so.
Don't interfere.
Yeah, it's a pretty narrow road, but I still feel like they're gonna come right on through. What about you guys? Just go ahead and target Iga Ueno right now. And this means, again, I'll have to spread my officers out. I mean, people don't understand why I'm hiring all these whatever officers I can find. It's because I have a bunch of new cities, and they're not going to come automatically with new officers.
Yes!
Yes! It's epic man. I guess it's being difficult to maneuver this many troops into position. Is Nobunaga helping? Nobunaga's way up here. like we're on top.
You don't have a chance.
Okay, that's... I can deceive my clan no longer. From now on, I'm afraid we are enemies once again. No problem. Take you out. Master Miller is gonna see what happens when you fight Kicho. And what happens when you fight Kicho is you lose. Most often. Nobunaga's unit maybe can encircle the city. And, because that's pretty low risk. And, Ryudoragon can help him out. Just quick check, make sure nobody's on the march over here anywhere. Trying to get an interesting perspective. Master Miller's like, oh, feet don't film me now. Foot don't film me now. It's like, you need that prosthesis, Master Miller. It's the only way he'll be able to run fast enough. Oh no, Master Miller's up here. Getting his ass handed to him. Gunsmith's been constructed. My liege, your retainer, Toshihisa Honda, has had a son. He'll be named Toshitomo when he comes of age.
Your orders.
Oh, that's right, I had a little upset that we hired a Honda, thinking that maybe that should have gone to the Matsudaira. We are in combat against one locations against one clan.
Last month's balance.
Spent a lot on infrastructure.
Reporting in.
Oh, I forgot to buy muskets. The first chance I had to buy muskets, and I already have forgotten.
What would you like?
They are expensive.
Thank you very much.
So this castle can get to work on an arsenal right away. And we will get Garth Morgan to build our first arsenal, which will give us 120 muskets a month automatically. And then somebody else over there can build something else, because now we've got room for another few things. I think a sally port. Slightly increase attack power of units with horses. An enclosure. We could get an enclosure. That's a population increase. Tenchu. I'd have to redesign to get a better Tenchu. Stone Gate slightly increases counterattack damage. Attack power of units from this base slightly increases. I think I'm better off going with the gun tower. And then eventually greatly increased attack power of units with muskets. Yeah, eventually corner turrets or batteries. If I got any money left at all. Nagoya is ready to actually do something. This workshop, which has iron, I wanted to get a gunsmith, though, instead of an armory, didn't I? That would involve changing that entire district. Oh, I need to think about that later, but for now... Well, we can come back to this when we're in like a full-on diplomacy mode. I mean, domestics mode. For now, we're in the middle of a war. Let's, if we are going to spend any time worrying about domestics, which I clearly am, we will not do major redesigns. We'll just make sure that things are proceeding. So, Gifu Castle, they have not spontaneously discovered iron.
We march.
I think we just defeated Master Miller's unit and I missed it. Who are you? You are probably coming to keep an eye that we're not attacking you. I don't think you'll interfere with us finishing these guys. I hope you won't, because if so, I'll have to deal with you. I'd rather focus on one thing at a time. So I believe I already had orders in place for you guys.
Leave it to me.
They've got this place completely encircled, I guess. So the Azai can take all the credit here, but I was gonna use Katsuie to deal with this. You would think somebody would move and let Katsuie be part of it. But if they're not going to, then I guess we'll use Katsuie somewhere else, because that's a big-ass unit, and it should be part of the fight.
None shall interfere with my new world.
New World Order. A new World Order. I think Scotty's already heading down there. Yeah, No is going to get here ahead of the rest. She really ought to wait for her friends to show up. I guess she kind of is.
You'll sit and wait for death.
Bitches. The Gao clan is allied with the Shina clan. They're going to take the Kanoji, but since the Azai was able to reinforce as requested, our role has been filled. We give you Kanoji Castle. See, that's how I saw an Azai logo there for a minute, but I was like, no, didn't the Mitsudaira have their logo there for a minute too? When I thought I'd given them a castle. Now we have to capture Nijo Palace. Oh shoot, I thought we were done.
Let's begin the meeting. Reporting in.
We have Ottawa Castle surrounded. Soon we will have free healthcare. Our army of 8,000 is fighting an army of 3,000 at Shimotsuge. We're winning.
Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Train's paid off. Seems there's a Ronin or two in our lands. Maybe we'll finally get
What would you like?
Oh, well, we have places we can develop, although there's nobody there to develop it. We need to get an overseer there before that's going to be a
What would you like?
Reasonable thing to do.
Thank you very much. What would you like?
So, well, we got to take out another castle. See what's going on here first. You are flashing, and you are going to be cargoman, because that will increase. Yeah, never mind. It's already in the works, so. As ever, those two are always thinking that they need more stuff. Oh, Kiyosu Castle does actually need more stuff. So you can't have more than one. With the gunner tower coming, I could get going on a Bailey. I could get going on Stone Gate followed by Square Gate. Greatly increase the attack power of units from this base. Or I could go back to having an enclosure to increase, an annex to increase population growth. Or I could wait for better towers to become available. But I think they're going to be a problem without better walls. No, the walls are as good as they can get, right? Yeah. Well, I better just wait on that. we need to get some people at Kanoji, the place of the biggest glut of officers. I don't know why you have 7 over here. So we could probably take 1 or 2 from here, but I need somebody with good Paul. Charlton Jaina, you are the new lady of this place. And you will take Fujiota with you. She's in the middle of diplomacy. We'll have to get somebody else on it. Because this is important. I want Charlton Jaina over there. She's got great pole skills. She's a pole dancer. Har har. There's probably somebody with great pole over here too. Need some good all-arounders as well. So what was the diplomacy that she was working on? She was probably trying to help us get the Azai back on board. Yep, that was what she was doing. Sarko, you make them our friends again. Now, where do they want us to take over? Nijo Palace. Ooh. Well, okay. Hopefully we can handle that. There's a lot of throwing down going on outside of Nijo Palace, as it turns out. Maybe we want to wait for things to settle down a bit. How long have we got? Till 1553. Oh, the armies are in the field. We probably just need to go. Hope the roads are good. It'll give Katsuie something to do. He can move in this direction at least. No, I don't want Katsuie going over there on his own. He needs to go over there once everything else is handled.
Acknowledged. Leave it to me.
Mr. P, join the ladies in their fight.
Yes, my liege.
We march.
Now this is a near castle battle, so it's worth fighting because we'll
Let's
get to
advance.
take advantage of
Leave it to me.
we'll get to take advantage of doing some damage to their wall.
Understood.
Leave it to me.
It's a pain in the ass dealing with all these fortifications, but I mean, just going straight through them is the only way I know of to do it.
Acknowledged.
Might want to just you hang out here until
Acknowledged.
everyone else is in position. I'll take a little pot shots from their defenses, but everyone show your might. You got like a speed skill or something. I'm getting really sick of waiting. Nope.
Let's get this started. This is it.
Okay, he's greatly increased his ranged attack power because he's on the attack. Which means you need to get in there.
Yes.
Understood.
Acknowledged.
What can you do about your defense? Let's do that.
This is it.
Spire. You guys can do Cunning Fox on them, I hope. I don't think that worked. How could you get pushed back? Alright, great. Again, when I zoom in, suddenly we're taking more damage than we would be otherwise.
Leave it to me. Understood.
I mean, they're getting attacked from behind, and they're still not taking that much damage. Yeah, I don't get it. It's pretty obvious that this tactic didn't work, the Cunning Fox. I mean, they're gonna lose, but only because of our size advantage.
Let's move. A worthy foe.
Well, it seems you can only retreat in the face of these massively numerically superior, but actually pretty shitty opponents. Let's keep this up and break their gates. Yep. And now, you know, Kicho's unit just needs to head home after this. But that's it for this clan. You guys... We don't have enough trust with the Azai. Oh, we do. It's just that, I guess right in the middle of this fight, we can't, yeah, how come we can't request help from you? I guess until those guys return to base, we can't request more help. Return to base. Reform your ranks. Well, you guys are running a little low on food, but between you, I've got... Don't really want to commit Nobunaga, but I've got about 15,000 troops there. They're going to come up here against... Well, it depends on which all armies I'm fighting. It could get ugly. Maybe I do want to, like... I got another couple years. I got like 2+ years. Maybe I want to just come back with muskets. 2 officers, including Nobutama Odo, have entered Kanochi Castle. Iga Ueno Castle says they'll surrender. Seems like this battle is ours. I've gained the blitzkrieg.
Enemy officer apprehended.
Something else happened there, though. Something happened with the Matsudaira clan. Captured a whole bunch of dudes. Because that was their... Is that their last castle, or is that just where everybody had hidden? Matsudaira clan allied with Kitabataki clan. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe they had taken frickin' Nagashino. I was going to be really happy. Well, seems like a good place to call it a video, folks. We're about to finish off this clan once and for all. Then I gotta decide if I want to try to push on and finish this quest all in one go, or let these guys continue to weaken each other first. That's probably the cause of good. That's probably good sense right there to do that. It also, that'll allow me to call on the Azai for help again, and not necessarily launch armies out of these cities, but at least have units ready to go. Well, I mean, it'll be they'll become supply points for my other armies. In the meantime, Nagashino is up to almost 5,000 troops because you fuckers just won't do anything about it. The Takeda are going to take it eventually. The Imagawa should not still be kicking. I mean, maybe in historical timeline they should be, but at the way we accelerated everything else, they shouldn't still be around. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it a video. When we come back, we're going to finish off this clan that we're fighting now. His name I don't even remember. And I think the wise course would be to take a moment to reset, get all of our officers back to their cities. We might have less troops in the next push, but we will have some muskets, I hope. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.